big effing nerds.
Nice.
Yeah, crispy.
Rolling that intro.
Yeah. Big effing nerd.
All right, welcome back, nerds of all shapes, sizes, species, and extraterrestrial beings.
Yup. Definitely aliens.
Definitely alien, dude. I wish aliens were watching our stuff. Shit, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, they probably got more important shit to watch. That's okay.
Anyways,
One day.
yeah, hopefully. I am Mykal-Lee,
And I'm Matt.
and this is Big Effing Nerds.
It is?
Last time I checked.
Oh shit! I'm on the wrong set. I'm
Wait,
just
what?
I'm just gonna get the fuck out.
No, hey, whoa, Matt.
Come on.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So this is Big Effing Nerds,
Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
and as you can tell, it is back to video. Yeah, I finally will have enough time. No, I had my trip, short trip, but it was awesome. We got to see centipedes, which is
what
great.
everybody wants to do when they go to Hawaii.
Dude, no lie, I'm telling you right now, my parents always talked about the horror stories of centipedes in Hawaii, and I always was like, oh, I want to fucking see a centipede now.
I'm good.
You guys keep talking about these horror stories. I want to see one. We got 4 in one night in less than 1 hour.
They're like, here you go.
Oh, wait, you wanted centipedes? Oh, here you go.
Here's 4.
And they were at least that. And this was like
the way
the
that fucker
smallest
was
one.
moving, just. Blah.
Oh, and that was after we smacked it around. So that was like
that's
after
him
it
trying
was
to get
like
the fuck out of here.
it was all delirious.
He's
Like,
fuck.
legitimately. Like
Somebody
that.
just show me where the door is. Die.
We fucked that one up. The one that we got on video, we fucked up.
Oh, I saw
I'm
it.
surprised we didn't get all 4. I didn't like if we got all 4 on video, but I think after that one, we were just like, no, thank you.
That's it. No more, please.
Yeah,
That's
it was a
enough
fun trip.
centipedes.
Oh, and if you guys didn't catch on already, it was to Hawaii. So
You guys go swimming?
we went a little bit. I wish we went a little bit more, especially because we found this one beach off to the side. It was perfect the way the waves were coming in that we were body surfing a lot.
Sick.
Dude, it was
Sick.
so fun.
I still remember when we went, we found that cliff and we just
Oh yeah,
fucking jumping off it.
I wanted to find another cliff like that.
That shit was so fun.
I love cliff jumping.
And that beach we went to, didn't we say like we agreed after we left, we were like, that was the best beach.
Yeah,
That was the best beach for sure.
I think that one we got sunburn on though,
Oh yeah.
and then we got tattoos on our sunburn.
Oh, did we? Fuck.
It was like because me and him both looked at each other like, is this hurting a lot more than usual? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we realized it was on because we did it on a sunburn. We're like, oh.
Yes. You remember that kid in there fucking screaming
Where?
in the tattoo shop?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, that shit was so funny. This kid, first tattoo he ever got was like the Horde symbol, World of Warcraft, like this fucking big on his chest. Big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is his first tattoo. And like, we know with like chest pieces, I'm like, the chest is a sensitive area, surprisingly. At least for me,
some
anyway.
areas, I think, like especially if you get like towards here.
Yeah, like when I got my lettering across,
Oh,
like,
that's
especially
right.
in the middle, I was like,
If you're anywhere near the bone or rib cage or anything like that,
I
yeah,
remember he hit one right. The way he was pulling, he was like on the fucking collarbone.
yeah.
That was great. And I remember there was like some nerve he did where like I'm telling you, I felt him tattoo my neck. Like I felt, I was like, dude, what the fuck?
When I was getting the dragon that I have on my arm right here, it goes all the way down my body. When he started doing the ribs, I was feeling it on this nipple.
Fucking weird.
On the opposite side, I was feeling it on this nipple. It was,
Nipples
yeah.
feeling left out. It's like, I want some.
I was like, what is going on with my body?
Fucking backwards.
But all right, yeah.
Yeah, that kid was screaming just, and his dad was just laughing.
I'd be laughing too. I can't wait to have my future son or daughter get their first tattoo, and they're just like,
It up. You know, I remember watching my sister get hers. Yeah, that was bad.
yeah,
She had a hard time.
All right,
Anyway,
so
here we go.
rolling right into Fact o' the Week.
Facto.
Yeah, I've been calling it that lately. I don't know why. It's our thing.
I heard it on the
trademark.
last one.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you can't take it.
Can't take it. It's ours. Anyways, the fact isn't so much a specific fact, but as you guys know from last week's
Preview?
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you could say that.
That
I was
works.
thinking of a different word, but yes, preview works. Anyways, pirates. We're going to be talking about a little bit of a couple tales, probably common ones, but ones that aren't so common that you know the stories of or where they came from. And in light of that, we're going to do some lingo.
Pirate
Some
fact?
pirate lingo.
Pirate facts?
Pirate lingo facts.
Fuck
so, as we've heard pirates say shit before.
Yarr.
Yar.
Yarr.
Shiver me timber.
Shiver me timber.
You landlubber.
The Flying Dutchman, Davy Jones' locker with you. Yarr.
Yar. So with Shiver Me Timbers, pretty explanatory, self-explanatory, an exclamation of surprise. Which
Yeah?
I'm like, well, what's your timber? What is that?
Like your dick?
It's your spidey sense. Shiver me.
Shiver my dick.
Okay. Obviously,
They're pretty weird back then.
ahoy to hail a ship or just saying like, hey,
Howdy.
what's up?
Oh, there.
Ahoy. A Jolly Roger,
Yep.
which
Flag.
is the flag
Skull and bones.
or whatever their
Whatever the symbol was, yeah. Like Blackbeard had the the guy with the spear and the heart and the hourglass and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah. I wish I got a Jolly Roger when we went to the Renaissance Fair.
That'd be cool.
We've all heard of Davy Jones' locker, which is essentially hell, but for the sea.
Water hell.
Yeah.
Ocean hell.
Yeah. No, actually.
Yeah.
Landlubber is someone without sailing ability. So it isn't just someone who's on the land. It's someone who literally doesn't know how
Never
to sail.
left the land, really.
Yeah.
You know.
And they don't know anything about boats.
Yep.
We all know walking the plank.
Yep.
It's a punishment. They say it's a myth more than truth.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine it had to have been said at some point.
At some point, one time, somebody made somebody do it.
How else do you carry out punishments if you're on a boat? You know, with like you're a captain with a crew. Some dude does something wrong, and you're just like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like, you're not gonna just throw him in the brig, leave him in there, and then take him out. Some stuff you may have killed another crewmate. I would have been like, "Walk the plank, motherfucker."
I know a lot of
Tie a
times.
stone to his foot.
A lot of times they do the desertion like Jack Sparrow left on the island with his one pistol, one bullet. They would do that shit.
Yeah, that's actually dude. A lot of the homework that the movies did, Pirates of the Caribbean, dude,
More accurate than you would think.
it is a very accurate.
Than you would, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's cool though, because then that means like people actually like got into the
Well,
whole
yeah,
thing
people
of
at
it.
Disney. I mean, they've got like with Marvel, they got like they're like, this is this one guy's job to keep track of everything, the lore and everything. Well, you can't do that because we did this here, shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, if Disney starts slacking, then the world's really coming to an end.
And then a scallywag, a kidding type of word that a superior pirate might call one of the rookie pirates.
Essentially, equivalent of a whippersnapper.
Yeah, a young whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper for you landlubbers out there.
And then the classic "Arr, arr." The exhortation of discontent or disgust. Interesting.
Yeah, I think arg's pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
It's it's whatever you want it to be.
Oh, actually, it says more. It's not to be confused with R. So there's arg, and then there's R.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought there.
Okay.
I thought there were two separate
We're
entities.
getting into linguistics now. Okay, here we go.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna just scroll down to where it had said it.
But what about yar?
Yar.
Yar.
I think that one's interchangeable with R and yar.
Probably.
I think those are interchangeable, but arg is discontent or disgust, and then R is commonly used pirate sound used to express your pirateness.
Your what?
Your pirateness. That's what it says. Your, pirateness.
Oh, gotcha. It's okay.
I think it's just
I see what
basically
you're
saying
saying.
like, I'm a pirate.
Can't you tell? Arr.
Cool. So
Now we know.
now we know just a couple little lingo so you guys can keep up with us. Not like we're going to be saying it all the time, but well, I don't know if I will, but
What?
Matt will be over here just.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm actually not Matt today.
Oh,
Captain Rattlebone.
yeah, he's our captain in the
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. That was-
Aboard the Ravenous Bounty.
Oh, that's right.
I
Dude, it's
actually-
been so long. We forgot.
I bought
I
I bought the sloop last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I named it remember Lorena, the chick at the camp?
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't. I tried to name it a Lustful Lorena, and they were like,
Really?
yeah, they're like,
Oh my goodness.
They were like, that name's not appropriate.
But we'll support OnlyFans. Fucking OnlyFans isn't for porn.
Come on now.
Let's be real.
Come on now. But
Everyone's using it for porn.
I was able to get away with naming it Lorena's Lace. Not too bad. It's a little spicy, but not too spicy. There it is. There it is.
I was waiting for it. I was like, I should have turned it off.
I heard it go off earlier before we started, and I was like, okay, cool, we don't got to worry about it. But then you played the trailer earlier, and I was like, damn.
Yep. Yeah, we might as well roll into it then.
Jump on into news.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. Wait, wrong one! That's not fucking funny! Where's my news button?
I was trying to dive in the news.
Okay, ready for the news dive? Go. I'm backwards.
It's all right.
I'm all off.
You're on Hawaii time. So.
Watch it. Yeah, right. I'm 2 hours back right now. Oh my goodness.
All right, so this just in. What's up first?
Mandalorian.
We got Mandalorian season 3 trailer.
We just watched it again. Well, Matt watched it again. I watched it for the first time. I didn't know there was another trailer.
Yeah,
so
it dropped like last night.
Nice.
Yeah, super looks cool, man. We looks like we get a little flashback to like Order 66, maybe from Grogu's point of view again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We saw
Because he
those-
was a youngling.
Yep.
And
we got a little
younger
flashback
youngling.
in what, in season 2, or was that in,
It was season 2.
Was that in the Book of Boba Fett when we saw that? It's kind of hard to tell because
it was season 2.
that was Mandalorian show.
I remember a little bit of season 2, and I did remember that scene for the Order 66.
Yeah, and he just totally like repressed that shit.
Yeah,
because I mean he's a little baby.
A little boy. Although he's technically 50 years old, which is hilarious.
And he's still just.
Oh yeah! At the end of the trailer, he goes and fucking.
I thought that was a Wookiee at first. When it jumped down, I was like, "Oh shit!" But then it's some weird lizard, fucking Star Wars creature.
It was. I remember seeing them. They're like the weird spider-looking ones, right?
Spidery one.
I didn't see a. No, it's not actual spider.
Yeah.
Just like face had like 6 eyes or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I forget what their species is called, but that jumped out in front of Grogu at one point during the trailer, and Grogu just fucking.
Yeah, we see it fly out of the cave, and he's just floating out in his little egg, just me. Gotcha, bitch.
E.T. go home.
E.T. go home.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. So, what else?
What else happened in the trailer? New starfighters we saw. We saw a little bit some interceptors doing a little chase with a Mandalorian ship, which was cool. Little callback for Clone Wars.
Yeah, I haven't seen those since the Clone Wars animated series.
I have the Lego version of it.
So I see it every day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What else? It looks like Mando's in charge of like I don't know if he's in charge, but it looked like it in the trailer. Running like some little Mando squad, you know?
Like he's got his own sect.
Got own little squad, little group. And yeah, I told you earlier, there's like just the scene where like everybody's wearing their kind of like, beat, battered, bland color or whatever fucking armor, and he comes out just fucking shining in between everybody, and like only thing I could just think of was just, I am a golden god as he's like just walking out among them. Get out of the way.
Or he's a cult leader and he's trying to fuck their kids. Think about that. See, Mandalorian is now bad news.
Well, they didn't like Bo-Katan and them basically say like his version, like Din Djarin's version of like Mandalore or whatever is like a cult, basically. Like what? Whatever his like sect, I guess, would go back to that word. Whatever his sect of Mandalorians were like the super ancient,
Yeah, the whole don't take your helmet off at all
to anybody, You know, I said,
Yeah, that is true. Then I guess he is part of a cult, so he's only makes sense that he makes his own little cult.
yeah. I mean,
Damn.
of like-minded individuals. But yeah, next season 4, Mandalorian's him gonna be like, I am God. Give me your wife. All the wives come to me.
Yeah.
You got a 12-year-old kid?
That'd be,
I take
dude.
Miriam.
If Disney did that, that'd be like an interesting turn of events. Everyone,
What the fuck? Did they really just? Holy shit.
that means Disney's a cult.
Would not be surprised.
Just
Let's get away from this.
yeah. Let's move on to the next thing that's
The
new.
mouse kicks in the door. Who's talking shit?
That'd be the quickest podcast we've ever done ever.
Yeah, fuck. We got noticed. That means they're listening.
Yeah.
So was that it for Mandalorian?
Hey, yeah, it was pretty.
Mostly. It's not too revealing. Just like it's coming.
Which
March
is good.
1st.
Which is good. Not too revealing.
Yes.
It's a different change of pace for Disney.
Yeah, but there's still time. They still have till March.
yeah,
They still have a whole month. So
Fuck.
there'll be more.
Fuck.
But we'll see. I think Star Wars wise, I feel like they've done. Don't
Fucking give us any more.
I feel like with Star Wars, they've been a little better in that respect.
Yeah, I guess. It's more Marvel they're doing.
Yeah,
a bunch
Marvel.
Of that shit.
Like, trailer. Like, all right,
Stop it.
that's enough. Fuck.
And then what's next?
The Evil Dead Rise trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we meant to talk about that last week and forgot.
I sent that to Matt last
Yeah.
week because
Ooh.
the movie theater got a poster and it said Evil Dead, and it's fucking creepy. I don't know if you guys ever seen the poster for Evil Dead Rise. Go look at it. That shit. I saw it in the hallway for the first time. I fucking jumped because I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's just like
Yeah.
it's like this. Like you guys remember how in Evil Dead,
The Deadites.
the remake back in 2013, that one, how that crazy chick from Under the Bay, and she's like, like doing all that shit. Her, that's what this crazy chick looked like in the poster, and she's holding her kids, and the poster is like, "Mommy loves you to death."
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
the one I first saw too. And I was like,
in the trailer.
That shit looks crazy.
Watch the Red Band trailer if you guys want to get freaked out.
They do that. Little fucking viewport, through the door.
Oh, with the peephole.
Peephole. That's fucking think of the fucking word. Porthole. It's a ship. I'm on pirate mode. Yeah, the peephole. Whenever they do that like fisheye effect, just add something to it.
You don't look so good, mommy. Oh, nothing a hug from you wouldn't cure.
Oof, God. Just so it's the same thing I thought about like the remake back then, because like the remake went way more, horror, not just kind of the original was a little more comedy. Well,
Yeah.
A lot more comedy.
Yeah.
It was still pretty fucking weird though, like kind of scary. First time I was like, ooh, like when you see first her in the hatch in the old version.
Yeah, yeah.
But the second one was just, they were like fucking crazy.
I kind of, dude, I think we've talked about this before, not on the podcast, but we've talked about it before, where Evil Dead's style of horror is awesome.
Yeah.
It is so good. It's so corny, but it's good.
Yeah, but like, man, and then the fucking remake it blew me away when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking scary.
Yeah.
Again,
still a little corny sometimes, but it was ultimately like way scary. And my boss was all, I kind of don't want them to do that, because I was like, no, I kind of want them to do it.
What?
Seeing the horror side of it rather than comedy. Because, I mean, if they really want to go comedy route, bring Ash back.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing was Bruce Campbell, Ash, was the one who directed the last remake.
Oh, was he?
At least to my knowledge. I think he directed it, but he was definitely involved. But yeah, he was.
Had to have been.
Yeah,
No.
He
Yeah.
was the one who was
Well, then that's good. Because then I don't know if he's tied into this next one.
I haven't heard anything.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
But go watch the Red Band trailer, because that's the one that truly gives you a good look at the film.
And like I started getting the same feelings as when I first watched the first Evil Dead. Oh fuck! The way she peeled it off too. Bah! I was like, oh shit!
And then dropped it on the port or the pier.
Yeah, damn. I started getting the same feeling watching it as I did the remake. just like it's scary,
Unsettling.
but it's super just like you're never comfortable while you're watching it.
No.
Because like usually horror movies will kind of even you out a little bit.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, here we go. But that one's just like, they're like, yeah, we're going to bring you up here, and then we're just going to bring you down just a little bit right here, and we'll keep you right here until it's time to go back up, and then we'll bring you back down. But we're not going to let you chill out all the way. It's going to be right here.
You're always going to be on edge.
Yeah, you know, it's we'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
I only need to pay for this edge. Nope. Whole seat.
You'll only need the edge. And
And
yeah,
then-
dude, that shit looks fucking spoopy.
Well, I'm seeing that opening day. I don't give a shit.
Opening day?
Yeah.
Going for it?
Yeah.
When is that coming out?
Fucking April?
Oof.
I think it's April.
I'm like excited and
It was just
worried.
one of those movies that's like not during Halloween season, but I'm glad because I feel like it's not going to be as like I haven't seen it advertised at all.
Yeah.
Which means that only true fans will
Yeah,
go.
honestly, I hadn't seen a trailer. I mean, I'd seen like those posters like on Facebook, scrolling or whatever, but I hadn't seen a trailer till you sent it to me.
Yeah, and can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
And then
And then
And
then the big news was Sorry, I thought I felt a shake. We talked about it last week that The Last of Us show was releasing the 15th, a couple days ago,
Yep.
a few days ago when you hear it,
Yep.
and we watched it.
Yep.
It's fucking good,
Yep.
really good.
That's all I have to say. Yep.
Woo!
No. Yeah.
I was
For
nervous.
the first episode, hour and 20 minutes. I was like, oh God, this is gonna be a really long hour and 20 minutes if they fucking blow it.
Yeah,
But they didn't.
And I will say, I'm gonna eat my own fucking words on Bella Ramsey. She's good.
The way she
good.
carries Ellie.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say I lightly cringed in the beginning when she's chained up and she was like, motherfuckers, you know? And I was like, the delivery was a little weird. But that's like a nitpick, so who gives a shit?
She has that. I think the way she said motherfuckers is just because the way her mouth shape is,
Yeah.
it just looks different.
Damn it.
It
Sorry.
doesn't look normal.
Anyway.
Have it carry over the thing.
Nah, it's okay.
Matt's just gonna struggle with the headphones.
That's how it is, right?
Whatever.
Same thing with Vanessa when I'm sick and like finally when she took me, he was like, "Can I take you to the doctor?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I think you just like to suffer."
Oh,
Maybe.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
Okay, I got
This is a weird connection, but I'll see where it's going.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, no, she's good. I will eat my own words. I apologize, Miss Ramsey. I apologize. You were there with me. Don't fucking with me too. But Pedro's killing it. Fucking everybody's killing it. Honestly.
Yeah, I was wondering why he took off his suit for this one.
What? Pedro Pascal. Where's all your armor at, bro? Where's your?
Yeah,
Where's
you
your-
could
where's the-
easily beat them all. Yeah, dude.
You got a suit of best card. No
This
problem.
This guy's stupid.
It's no problem.
I can't believe he got rid of his fucking jetpack. What?
Ellie's a foundling.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
she's immune.
I was cracking up too because like right after I finished The Last of Us, well, I'm gonna get back into that. But right after I finished the episode, I watched the trailer for Mandalorian season 3 because I was like, oh, it's only like a minute and a half. Yeah, I'll watch it real quick.
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling through the comments, and like so many of the comments were like, man, Papa Pedro is fucking killing the game right now.
He is though.
Yeah. And he's playing like the same character.
It was funny, just like how you've heard his voice through the helmet, and then you're hearing it all the time
I'm hearing it now.
normally, and you're just like, I can't not think of Mandalorian.
I just keep waiting to hear him like, oh, this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
So,
But
yeah.
dude, super faithful to the fucking game.
The opening scene for sure, like the whole truck part when they're driving.
Oh, dude, especially like, cause like when you're in the game, you're as her, you can look around.
Yeah,
It was fucking just spot on.
yeah.
Like I kept feeling like when I'm watching him, like I should have a controller in my hand. Like what?
I'm missing my controller.
Why can't I play this? This game doesn't work. But yeah, I was like, they changed like very small things, very minuscule things that are super, nitpicky and don't really matter. But like honestly, like, dude, I'm super impressed so far how faithful they've been.
Yeah.
And his I I mean, I guess spoiler alert, but if you guys haven't played it or, played the game since it came out, I don't know what you're doing, but spoiler alert. Same thing with Joel's daughter, his real daughter, Sarah, her death in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's just as tragic, if not more.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch. I mean, it's hard to watch every time, but like this, I'm sorry I don't know the actress's name who played his daughter, but man, she knows how to die.
That sounds so terrible out of context.
I know, but like that's the only way I can think. Like she knows how to die.
She's like a natural Sean Bean.
Yeah. Oh, poor Sean Bean.
Dude, he's great. He's
Sean
great
Bean
at dying.
Dead.
Sean Bean in it?
That's I remember when I read, because I read the first Game of Thrones book before I saw the first season.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, Ned Stark's clearly the main character. And then I went, oh. Oh. Okay.
There's like the same with Lord of the Rings. You see him as Boromir and you're like,
there, here you.
You're going to die.
Yep, here it comes. But, oh, dude. And in the beginning for the Last of Us, when they found, there was that little kid. They found him outside Boston, outside their settlement. Yeah. In his like Osiris fucking shoes or something. It was like 2003. So I was like, yeah. But that police lady in Boston, before they scanned him and checked him, I was like, man, she went from being super like cold and detached, but not unfriendly, to the most warm and caring person within like as soon as she saw his test was negative. But then that kid still fucking died. They throw his body on the fucking burn pile. But I was like, man, that actress fucking killed it.
The kid died because of the shot. I think the shot was what killed
the medicine. Yeah, they didn't really say it. They're just like, you died.
They said, we're going to just give you a medicine, and then we're going to do stuff afterwards, your favorite food, all that. I think it was more or less like to put him to sleep, almost like how dogs do.
Fucking euthanize him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like his test came up negative, right?
No.
It was positive?
Yeah, he had the virus.
Okay, because I could never remember if red was like no detection or if red was like bad. But then again, red is dead, so red is really bad news.
Later on in the episode, chick grabs it.
Joel!
And it was red.
Yeah. And Joel's out there fucking slanging drugs, slanging oxy and shit, and he's taking them.
Oh, I
mean, like I said,
after the events of his daughter, I'd be taken too. Shit, yeah, fuck.
Like I said in my note here, I was like, I mean, if your reality is as shitty as theirs, I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly. No, like actually,
I really liked getting to see, because like when the game starts, his daughter dies, and then it's like boom, 20 years later, and Joel wakes up in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see what happened right before he woke up. You know,
yeah.
We get to see Tess, when she's getting beat up by whatever that dude was, Rob or something. And we got to see all that leading up to that, which I thought was cool. Just filling a little space they totally didn't fucking need to. But I appreciated it.
Yeah. But I think as a season / series premiere, and then as something to introduce other people that don't know the game, they give them that context and all. It's good.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's something they didn't need to do, but I appreciate that dedication.
Yeah.
And they're definitely developing Joel and Tess's relationship more. Because in the game it was pretty just implied, but everybody knew, because like in the end when, spoiler alert, when you have to leave Tess in the game at the museum or whatever in the game, when she and Joel's like, nah, we'll stay, we'll fight. Like, I'm not gonna leave you. And she's like, come on, for me, man, just come on.
Yeah.
Tell me this meant something. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, they're definitely showing more like they are together, kind of.
Yeah.
And I was kind of cracking up. I mean, because like she even said it, like, Joel listens to me. I'm like, Joel's a fucking attack dog, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah.
And two, when
it had to be after events, after certain events.
I mean, yeah, you can't. If you hesitate, you die. Like
that is the biggest thing. You hesitate, you die.
That fast.
And that was very quick.
Yeah. I was cracking up too when they were going the hallway and Ellie jumps at him and he just fucking threw her on the wall and shot at her.
I laughed at that. Yeah.
Just thud. And she's like, fuck.
She's like, ah.
And the show's, it's lightweight, a horror show. That shit got kind of scary.
Oh, yeah.
When the zombie, Joel came around holding his daughter and he sees like the whole group of them and that one just, I was like, fuck. fuck? And the old lady. Bruh.
I was more or less, yeah, with the old lady when she's all.
And they have that shit coming out of their mouth now. That's some new thing, right? Yeah. That creeped me out so much. Oh, that's why I'm saying it was a horror show, because before, when his daughter's over there
At the house.
yeah, and you see the grandma behind her.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I was like, that's some nice foreshadowing right there.
super creepy. Yeah, it's a lightweight
Which I'm
horror
pretty
show.
sure I'm pretty sure at that moment she died.
Probably. Yeah.
Like actually, like that was her like gasping for air, and then just.
Well, yeah. Plus, like we see,
Because you walk past her and she's still.
yeah, and she's. Yeah, but then after she's like, to walk past her again, she's zoned out. But we see more foreshadowing when Sarah's at school. The kid in class is fucking twitching. His hands fucking won't stop twitching.
Yeah.
Repetitives, and you're, what? They don't really mention it. They're like, oh, yeah. See that?
I like the whole introduction.
Yeah,
when
no, it was
they're
great.
having the interview.
And right at the end of the episode, when we finally see like it from the game where there's the two towers collapsed.
Yeah.
We finally see them heading towards that, and Joel's got an M4 now. I was like, man, I wish I had a fucking M4 for that part in the game. Because there's a lot of fucking clickers in that place. M4 would have came in real fucking handy.
That was the spot that I quit at. Those buildings were where I quit. So
yeah, that's a fucked up part. I remember the first time I was like, ooh.
Watch during the show, I just go, nope. I'm done watching the show.
Can't do it. Too scary. Too scary.
Too scary.
Yeah, no, we haven't even seen clickers yet.
I know. They're going to be in the next episode, I feel.
If they're going there, yeah.
Second episode for sure.
Yeah, but dude, so far, just nailing it.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
All right.
So that's that.
That is that. That is our news / reviews.
Yeah.
And now I guess we get to roll right into the pirate stuff. Yeah.
Today's delicious main course.
Yeah, buddy. Anyways, as we know, we both love pirates. I like the rebellion, the rebel lifestyle of just like, fuck you, I'm taking whatever.
Yeah.
Taking whatever I want.
Come and stop me, dickhead.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. Got him.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunate reality for a lot of pirates.
It really is, though. Mm-hmm. But for pirates, they've also had like a lot of mythological stuff / lore that they felt was 100% real. And maybe they were, and maybe they weren't. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been all the way down there. I couldn't tell you.
I haven't been all the way down there. I haven't lived back then. 1700s. That was a different era.
Who knows what shit was swimming around down there?
Shit. Who's still swimming around them?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. We've only ever, researched about 10, I think they said 10% of the ocean.
I still think that's crazy how we know way more about space than our own fucking ocean.
Which, no.
What?
I don't think so.
You don't think we do?
Considering how absolutely vast the universe is.
Yeah.
And then our planet's like,
yeah.
So like on a scale perspective, that's where I'm like, no. But I get what they mean.
I do still think it's just so crazy. We can build craft that can survive in space. Yeah. We can't build anything that can survive all that pressure going down underwater.
That is true.
That's fucking...
That is very
fucking mind-boggling. Like, it just seems backwards.
It does, but then it goes to show you how powerful gravity can be. That's why black holes are the scariest thing in the universe.
And we're all heading towards one constantly, pretty much, right?
Ultra dense. There are also some floating ones that are within our galaxy that are just like...
Just sucking up shit as they go.
But the closest one to us, I believe, if I remember correctly, was like 23 million light years away from us.
Good.
So we're okay. It's just, if you can just like keep your distance, it's okay.
It's not my problem. It'll be somebody's problem eventually, someday, not mine. Right. So
yeah, different lores and all that. Did you want to start off or me start off?
I'll start. So, everybody's heard of the Kraken.
What's that?
Come on now. Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Fucking so Kraken, gigantic mythological squid, octopus, fucking sea urchin monster thing at the bottom, just
Unless you're in Clash of the Titans. Or wait, Clash of the Titans.
Clash of Titans.
When it's like not a squid and it's just literally a giant monster fucking creature.
Yeah, I don't know. But so the first dates back to at least 1752. First time we started hearing legends about this. That's pretty much, golden age of piracy era, right around there.
Yeah.
The word came to English from Norwegian.
I do remember that. Wasn't it Kraken?
Yeah.
Actually, in the movie they were fucking talking about it.
What?
In Pirates of the Caribbean.
Were they?
Yeah.
Which one?
The fucking two idiot pirates, the bald one
and the
guy with
glass
the eye.
Yeah.
They were talking about. I always heard it pronounced Kraken. It's Norwegian. It's pronounced Kraken.
Yeah, no, I guess it was originally called Norwegian pronunciation would be like Seal-Kraken or something like that.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of translates sea kraken. Seal-Kraken.
Why? Is there a land kraken?
I hope not.
Fuck.
I fucking hope not. That's game over. So yeah, obviously an enormous monster capable of pulling down entire ships and crew underneath the dark and murky depths with a single fucking pull. So strong. Just one tentacle, I mean, shit.
That's terrifying to see a tentacle that large.
I mean, dude, just from our little experience in Sea of Thieves,
yeah.
that's the scariest shit that can happen to you.
And that kraken is fucking wild because it has mouths on the ends of its tentacles, and it's just like.
Yeah, and that fucker will literally wrap up your whole ship, and you're like, "Sword, get the fuck off!"
I was say, if you go look at one of our gameplay videos, it was just me with a sword, just like attacking one of those.
That's what's terrifying. You'll be sailing, and the water's black, and you're like, no. That
was so cool. We got to experience that at the same time, just like, oh fuck, it's the Kraken.
And then the megalodon got involved, and I was like, oh look what happened.
Me and a friend were trying to summon the Meg
successfully. So here we got. They're pretty much always described as a giant octopus type. Ancient whalers originally first saw what they perceived to be signs of a kraken when they were harvesting spent whale. They saw giant, big old suction marks on its side. So imagine that. Like we've said back then. You live way back then. How do you not think monsters and like magic and shit are real?
Yeah.
Like you see this big old suction mark on a. They're pulling out a fucking sperm whale. Sperm whale is fucking big.
Sperm whales are also always fighting giant squid.
Yeah. And imagine seeing that, and you're like, what the fuck could do that?
Yeah.
And I guess like they cut open, like they cut it open. Imagine like finding like bits, like tentacles and bits in there.
They're eating, like the sperm whale eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine back then having no knowledge of what's beyond the ocean, seeing that, you're like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
They're like I said, they're pretty much always considered mythical. I don't think too many people super believed in them.
Well, I think as we got smarter as a species, we started to understand that maybe it wasn't a kraken, but what it was or could have been were just very large squid.
Yeah.
Because there is a colossal squid, which is fucking massive. I don't know if you guys ever seen pictures of it. Huge. Like the giant squid looks puny compared to that.
I haven't seen a colossal one.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, yeah. And with ships those sizes, like those ships weren't exactly that big. They're not like how we see cruise ships or anything like that. They look more or less like
comparatively
like medium-sized yachts.
Yeah, and all wood, so just break.
So, and
they were tough though.
And if they're in the dark, like sailing the seas at night, which is fucking dark.
Oh yeah, you got no light but the moon.
That or the little lanterns that you have.
And really, that's probably just hurting you because you can't see past the ship when you got these lanterns going. And
those lanterns can possibly make the giant squid or colossal squid that they were fighting attack it.
Be like, oh, look at that.
It's like, oh, something luminescent.
Din time. Yank.
So I think that could have happened.
Yeah, no, I believe that. But so they're krakens usually between 200 to 300 feet in length. Mm-hmm. Usually. The only like you said, giant squid, that's about the closest thing we got.
Yeah.
To that, and they're only about like 46 feet. Not nearly as big.
No.
Still fucking for a squid, that's a big son of a bitch. But I fucking typo. I tried to type sperm whales and I wrote superb whales. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, they like to eat them. And yeah, that's probably where a lot of these legends came from. Seeing those suction marks, cutting them open, seeing that, just piecing shit together. There's giant fucking battles going on under the waves.
I want that to happen in now. Like, I want to be back in those periods where they fucking discover something or they find something so crazy and they're just like, what the fuck
How do we explain that?
This?
Fucking magic.
Yeah. Like, yeah, before you go look, and shooting stars and you're just like, wow. Holy shit. But then as we got smarter or more boring, more like it.
As we became more of a snooze fest.
We really
like
are.
Same thing like I've said before with like Vikings looking up and seeing the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis and shit, and going, fucking gods walk on that shit.
Yeah, you can't tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I were to see that now, still, I'd be like, wow.
Oh, I'd still be amazed. But I know what that is now.
Yeah,
but back then,
sun's radiation.
But back then, you're like, whoa.
I'd rather have, ignorance is bliss.
Indeed.
Simplest way of living.
Indeed. Well, that's all I got for the Krakens.
For the Kraken?
For the Kraken.
All right.
The Seal Kraken or some shit.
So I did a little bit more research on Davy Jones' locker or Davy Jones himself.
Nice.
So according to myth, Davy Jones' locker is an idiom and it refers to the seabed, which pretty much is the resting place of thousands and thousands of different sailors.
Lots of sailors go to die.
Throughout all of history.
Yeah.
It's a lot. They pretty much use it as a way of saying it's the afterlife. That's what Davy Jones' locker is. Some do also make it synonymous with hell. So, pick your poison. But the origin of it, whether it be Davy Jones or Davy Jones' locker or anything like that, is actually still up for debate. There's no real origin that they can find as of now. Yeah, so a bunch of different ones. There was this dude named, Davy Jones. I'm going to explain that part now. Davy Jones is the sailor's devil or the evil god of the sea.
Ooh, that has more. That's a sexier title.
Yeah, would you say?
Oh yeah,
nice. But as I said before, there's still no real origin to Davy Jones. There's just speculation of what he may have been, and they say that some of the stories may have went back like centuries, like way back. Which I'm like, damn, how many? You really think of it? The only pirates that we know were from like
1750s,
1700s.
Yeah, mid 1700s.
They had muskets. They had the fucking hat. Those are the pirates that we think of. But pirates have been.
They're still around.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Somalians,
Somali pirates and shit. Yeah. So not quite as swashbuckling, but
they're not,
more AKs.
They're not as romanticized.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
Except for was it Captain Phillips?
Oh yeah.
Look at me.
I'm the captain now. He's like, okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
He captains the Flying Dutchman, which we know the Flying Dutchman is a ghost ship, and it's legendary and named. The ship is doomed basically to sail the seas and can never port, ever. So that's why you get the legend in Pirates of the Caribbean where he has to park it way the fuck out there. He can't port.
Can't come into port.
They literally can't.
Just like Davy Jones in the movie can't stand on land.
That they also talk about that. Davy Jones generally once can go on land for once every decade,
some shit like that,
and then he's supposed to ferry the dead to his locker, and then Calypso was his lover, who was the god of the sea or a goddess of the sea. Calypso, I release you from your human bonds.
Oh, Barbossa.
He's like, you didn't do it right. He's like, and he turns around like, the fuck did you say? Who the fuck are you? Give me that eye. And so some of the legends that basically come from Davy Jones, or for Davy Jones, I should say, there's a few. There's this one named Captain David Jones, and it's a possible story. He was a captain of a ship who sailed in the Indian Ocean in the 1630s. However, he was not popular. A lot of historians would say he's not popular enough and didn't really do anything of any significance to be Davy Jones.
Yeah.
You know?
So wonder why they collectively picked him for the boogeyman.
And the only real significant thing he had was he had claimed a river near Baltimore, and then it was renamed after like a Captain Todd.
So he didn't have it for very long.
No. Yeah.
Get out of here, David.
So that's about it for literally him. Is literally.
I read some. I was reading up on him too for this.
David Jones,
and some like loose kind of legend was like he claimed to. I forgot where he was sailing to, but he claimed to make this run in like record time, and he kept beating his time. And I guess people were like wondering if he made some deal with the devil or something. Hence the good ship.
Hence devil.
Which I'm kind of piecing it together now from Sea of Thieves. The skeleton ships, how they just come up out of the water just like Davy Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean and shit. And when you die and you go to the ferryman, it's fucking Davy Jones. They don't say it, but you're on the Flying Dutchman. You're saying he's ferrying the dead. I'm like, and he's the ferryman.
That is true. Yeah, actually.
Sea of Thieves lore that I just told you. And everybody who probably played it longer than us is like,
we knew that already.
Yeah, duh.
You're fucking old, kid.
Whatever, bro.
Get good.
Still kind of new to that.
And then you also have an actual guy named Davy Jones.
Oh.
He was a publican who ran a pub. He was British.
Naturally.
One of the fucked up things he would do is he would make customers drunk, imprison them in an ale locker, and then sell them as slaves.
That sounds about right. Unfortunately, for like that time.
So I was like, dude, that's fucked up. Like, yeah, let's drink.
Wake up in a barrel, just. Wake up in a barrel, just rocking. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, like British soldiers did that back in like revolutionary times. They would just impress people, Americans, into service. They would just like walk up and just be like, "You're coming on our shit," and just grab them. Whoa, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy did that. He became a pirate after bankruptcy. So he went through bankruptcy and was like, "All right, I'm gonna go be a pirate."
Natural next step.
He would steal ships, sailed across the Atlantic, and he also captured other ships and crew.
Prizes.
And with those crews, he would either behead them or he would leave them tied up, chained up somewhere, imprisoned, and then sink the ship.
Fuck.
So
you either die slow or fast?
Yeah.
Fast, please.
Which I think they may have tied the Davy Jones that we know in the movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, to this one, because if you remember when we first met Davy Jones,
he's got Will.
And he went on to that ship and found that crew.
Right.
And he had them all kneeling down.
Yeah. And I remember Will was like chained up to like some fucking like the mast or something, right? Or his dad was. His dad was, I think, after he
his dad was at one point. I mean, Davy Jones did a lot.
Yeah, but they're all those guys are also like stuck to the walls and come out when it's go time, you know.
So, yeah, I mean, it was pretty fucked up for this guy,
to say the least.
There's also a goofier version for Davy Jones, which I was like, why the fuck would this be an inspiration for a devil, you know, or the evil god of the sea? A goofy.
I was wondering if you were going to catch that.
Ow!
Little. Anyway.
No, the goofy version is basically some dude named Duffer Jones.
Duffer Jones.
And his thing was that he just often fell off of his ship.
Too fucked up or what?
Can you? I don't know. I really don't.
Sounds like a landlubber to me.
I was going to research him more, but then I was like, all right, what the fuck is
this guy's a fucking lame. I don't care.
Yeah.
Can't even stand up on his ship.
Probably as drunk as fuck.
I mean, yeah. Rum, grog, all that shit.
And then there's some ties to some Bible stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Which interests me. And it was like 19th century dictionary refers to him as ghost of Jonah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what you're getting at.
It's a biblical seaman whose name meant lousy luck to sailors. And then
that's what Jonah means?
Well, yeah, for the ghost of Jonah, that phrase.
Gotcha.
And then according to the Bible, God punished Jonah for disobedience, which the disobedience was he resented God for allowing hated enemies to repent. And you know, God's like, oh, love thy neighbor type shit.
Right.
So even though they're enemies, it's like they still need a chance.
Right. Everybody's got
And
a second chance.
Jonah didn't exactly believe in that. So he got punished. One punishment was he became the devil of the seas. And then after which the crew killed him.
Damn.
And then there's another version where God basically had a giant fish or whale eat him for 3 days and nights.
Oof.
And then after those 3 days and nights, spat him out back onto an island.
And like, you're
Then,
good?
Yeah, and then that was like pretty much it.
I thought that was going to be like, you know, then he's dead. But they're like, nah, don't do it again.
Maybe, I don't know, but that's as far as I found for that.
Good enough.
And then the Welsh had referred to their saint, Saint David, who saves them from the ocean's harsh nature and protects the good sailors, and then basically fucks up the bad sailors.
Right.
Probably using the Kraken.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. Get him. Release the Kraken.
But as I said before, no story is actually credible for the origin of Davy Jones. These are just all speculations by historians that are trying to find out where it came from.
Came from somewhere.
But his name is, or can be, synonymous with Satan. He's basically the devil, the god of death of the sea, just
ocean devil,
along those lines. So
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Guy sounds like a dick.
Which one?
Davy Jones. All of them. I don't know.
All of them except the goofy one is just
except Duffer.
Drunk off his ass.
Duffer, just go sit down, man. You're gonna fall. He fell off. Whatever. Keep going. We're not turning around.
Yeah, right.
That's me every time Marco falls off the ship. Keep going.
No, that's real shit though. That will just sail off without us.
I just turn around in the back and just, goodbye. So mermaids, we all heard of them.
Yep.
And this ain't your mama's Little Mermaid.
Why not?
Because they're scary.
But she loves that movie.
Yeah, but nope. That's
part of that word.
Dingle hoppers and all that bullshit. No. No. So naturally, as we all know, they have the head and trunk of a woman with the tail of a fish or a cetacean.
Okay.
Yep. The word itself, mermaid, actually is Middle English from like Middle Ages time. Being mere or mer is sea.
Okay.
And maid being young girl.
Submerged.
So mermaid. Gotcha. Sea lady. They were originally all just female, hence you don't hear a whole lot of mermen, but that did come later.
Okay.
They did get men, whatever in their legends. In some languages, siren is actually interchangeable with mermaid.
Only in some. I was actually going to ask the question, but I was waiting to see if you would bring it up.
Because originally the sirens were originally just beautiful women, didn't have any kind of like supernatural kind of shit.
Okay.
But then I guess they became kind of interchangeable, sirens and mermaids. Which actually, Sea of Thieves again, they do that because there's the mermen and then there's the sirens. And in their lore, the sirens were mermaids or mermen or whatever who got like corrupted, and now they're sirens.
Oh yeah, huh?
So,
those are the ones that like shoot at us with those bubbles.
When you hear the ooh, spooky like fuck the tridents of the deep, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those fuckers. Let's see. In earlier legends, mermaids would seduce or lure men to their deaths, sometimes on purpose, sometimes on accident. Who knows? Probably just having a sport of fun,
It was probably on purpose.
Most of the time, I'd say it was on purpose. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sometimes they would actually lure men to their deaths on accident. I said that part. No, I'm sorry. No, they would accidentally. I got mixed up in my notes. They would accidentally.
Give me that phone.
They would accidentally kill them while trying to save their lives.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so trying to save them, and I don't know how you do that, but like, I'll save you, bringing them down to the depths, and he's like,
I'll take you to our hospital. They're just going deeper and deeper. He's just
just dead, just fucking float. I'll save you, and he's like, ah. Could you imagine that being like getting swooped up by one? You're like, I'm saved, and then just
they go down instead of up.
You're like, no. You're like
wrong way,
poking her. And she's like,
it's going down.
He would die before he drowned, probably just shooting down that deep. Head would just.
Oh yeah, huh? The pressure.
Fucking terrifying. So as early as the 1500s, there was the belief that manatees are what inspired the legends of the mermaids. Which
Manatees?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Which is kind of hilarious, but a lot of because there was that I guess I don't know rumor, whatever, that belief that that's where old sailors would see a manatee floating off in the distance and be like, "Oh, it's a fucking mermaid."
Oh, okay, I got you.
And there was their relatives like the sea cows,
Yeah,
which are extinct now because they were pretty easygoing, slow swimming animals that would just like hang out and swim near boats. So they'd be like fucking sweet spear, you know. But yeah, and there's no real solid evidence that pirates actually mistaked a manatee for a woman.
it was just speculation that they probably did, and that's where the legend came from.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, you have to be pretty fucked up to look out on the ship and go, "Oh, she looks hot."
I mean, they were like drinking rum and getting like drunk,
Can't
and
drink
had
water.
scurvy, and
who knows what else? Syphilis makes you lose your fucking mind. So,
which they probably did because they were
some dirty birds, to say the
in
least.
every sense of that word. Honestly, literally, that's makes me remember about Cabin in the Woods, the mermaid in that movie.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen that movie? Oh man, go watch that movie. You'll love the mermaid.
I remember when that came out, I was like, that looks whack, but a lot of people say it's really good.
Those who've seen the movie and know what I'm talking about,
there's a mermaid in that. In a cabin in the woods, a mermaid?
Just watch the movie. Just watch the movie.
But yeah, that's all I had on mermaids.
Sweet, and that's all we had about piratey stuff, or at least lores and stuff. We'll probably get a little bit more and give like different, like what other?
Oh, there's so much more. There's like St. Elmo's fire.
Oh, that's right.
You already talked about Davy Jones. There's the Luskas, I think they were pronounced. They were called. It's basically like a shark octopus.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
A shark with arms?
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
Bro. Shark just you punch his nose and he's like, "Get the fuck over here." So yeah, there's all types of shit.
We'll find more. We may come back to a topic similar to this again.
Lots more to go into.
Dude, I'm so out of it. I'm so fucking tired.
I bet.
I'm like drained.
I bet, dude.
But
that's why when you were like, "Yeah, I almost canceled," I was like, I fucking would have.
But enough about me.
Yeah.
Thank you guys once again for tuning in to Big Effin' Nerds. We appreciate you all hanging out again.
Yeah.
Back. Glad to see you guys. Kind of, sort of, not really, but you can see us.
And you should be fucking thankful.
Jesus Christ. So aggressive.
Yep. But I said it in a nice tone.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and or Anchor.fm. Hang out with us on YouTube with our video version as we have it back up for this week since I can edit a lot more now.
Yep.
And don't forget to subscribe and be on the lookout for new episodes every Friday.
Did we already say leave a comment?
No, you can leave a comment though.
Me?
Yeah.
You want me to leave a comment?
Yeah.
On the video?
Yeah.
All right.
You've done it before.
I did.
He done it on the
on our Sea of Thieves when I said, "Oh look, a Mykal-Lee."
Yeah.
Fuckers.
But yeah, you guys can also leave a comment too. Just let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Give us some insight on what you guys think about the podcast.
Any topics? I know we keep saying it. Any topics? Anything you guys want to hear about? We're big effing nerds for everything.
So next week we are gonna go deeper into that little debate that we had for last week, which was the Spartan versus the Mandalorian.
Yeah, Halo Spartans.
Halo Spartans. Yeah, gotta make sure. Yeah, can you
gotta make that distinction? Fuck out of here.
Or a Darksaber just straight through. Yeah, so Halo Spartans. Yeah. We're gonna go deeper into that debate and just have a little bit more fun with that one because that was
Mykal-Lee is gonna dive into the Mandalorians.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna dive into the Spartans.
Yes, sir.
Because like I brought it up, I was like, oh, I don't think I brought it up last time. I was like, is he a Spartan 2? Is he a Spartan 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out a basis for their weapons too, though.
All right.
We'll figure that out in the meantime. Matt, you have anything to say to the nerds out there?
Yeah, just one thing. Sorry, hang on, wait.
Oh God.
Ahoy there.
Oh god.
Yarr. I think I just wanted to say
You're gonna have to reload.
what?
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
I think I just wanted to say, everybody, this is Captain Rattlebone speaking. Can't wait to see you next week. And later, taters.
Oh wait, he's gotta reload.
No, hang on.
See you guys later.
Yeah.